Marvel Studios has recently provided a sneak peek into the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, revealing several teasers for upcoming shows that will be available on Disney+. In this video, we will break down all the exciting clips shown, including our first look at Wonder Man, Daredevil Born Again trailer, Ironheart, and other details you might have missed. The promo begins in the TVA from Deadpool and Wolverine, which will be available on Disney Plus starting November 12th. Mr. Paradox guides Deadpool to the TVA wall, where the screens are now showcasing Disney Plus content. We hear the familiar sound effect of a light switch snapping, reminiscent of Paradox's snap in the film. This connection between the TVA video wall and Disney Plus is an interesting meta-reference. It reminds me of She-Hulk breaking through the Disney Plus homepage thumbnails and the AI robot Kevin, who exists in the Marvel Vault at the Disney lot. There's ongoing speculation that Kevin may serve as an in-universe representation of the TVA. The top three screens show Riri Williams, known as Ironheart, in her Iron Man-inspired suit, Daredevil Matt Murdock, and Wonder Man Simon Williams, portrayed by Yahya Abdul-Mateen. 2. The bottom row features Wade Wilson unmasked, followed by Peter Parker from Spider-Man, characters from The Eyes of Wakanda, and black and white footage of Josh Gad, who will have a minor role in Wonder Man. We then see an aerial shot of Murdock and his legal team exiting a courthouse from Born Again, followed by White Tiger from the same series, and a moment with Wolverine. This is followed by Wilson Fisk during a campaign speech for mayor, a close-up of Murdock's broken red glasses after he takes down an opponent, and a quick glimpse of Riri Williams and Alden Ehrenreich as Joe Muddy, revealing her armored suit on top of a car decorated with a Cubs flag, indicating that the series is set in Chicago. Next, Yahya's Wonder Man is seen at a Hollywood premiere in front of the historic Fox Bruin Theater in Westwood, which fans might remember from Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where Margot Robbie's character, Sharon Tate, visits a film screening. In this scene, Simon is dressed in his classic red jacket with a high collar, sunglasses, and a turtleneck, embodying his comic book look. Simon Williams is a stuntman and actor in Hollywood, a member of the West Coast Avengers, and brother to Eric Williams, also known as the Grim Reaper, characters with a unique connection to Vision. The opening sequence also hints at Spider-Man, Riri flying in her armored suit, and another quick shot of Alden Ehrenreich as Joe Muddy alongside Ironheart, and a born-again villain named MUSE. We see an older man showcasing artwork on his wall related to Wonder Man, featuring images of White Vision from WandaVision, Ultron, and on the right side, there's a xenomorph egg from Alien, and what appears to be a blue Na'vi, linking back to Disney properties. Moreover, Wilson Fisk and Bessa are seen toasting over a private dinner beside the infamous Rabbit in a Snowstorm painting, stained with blood from the climactic battle in Daredevil Season 3. Anthony Ramos mentions Parker Robbins, the Hood from Ironheart, who may receive his powers from Sacha Baron Cohen's character. Let's break down each title as if they were their own mini-trailers, starting with Daredevil Born Again. Daredevil Born Again is a continuation of the Netflix series Daredevil. In Season 3, Wilson Fisk faced off against a doppelganger of Daredevil, Bullseye, leading to a brutal fight between Matt Murdock and Fisk, which ended with both Fisk and Vanessa being taken into custody. Now, Wilson Fisk is running for mayor. He previously appeared in Hawkeye as the leader of the Tracksuit Mafia and Eleanor Bishop's boss, as well as a father figure to Maya Lopez, Echo. In Hawkeye, Maya shot him in the eye, but he returned in the Echo series with a cybernetic eye implant and new technology that allows direct communication without intermediaries. In Echo's post-credits scene, Fisk officially announces his mayoral campaign. In the background, a supporter wears a blue hat with yellow letters saying, "Fisk can fix it." We also see John Bernthal returning as Frank Castle, the Punisher. An overhead shot captures a group of lawyers walking through the courthouse lobby, with Matt Murdock seen on the right using his cane. Next, we see Matt and Wilson Fisk sitting across from each other at a diner, having coffee in a calm public setting. Fisk is currently playing the role of a peacemaker during the campaign, but we doubt this will last. Vanessa accompanies Fisk, who is making a flashy entrance at a charity event in an all-white tuxedo, passing through a heavily fortified vault-like door. Shortly after, we see two individuals breaking into Josie's bar, eliciting frustration as they vandalize the place. The scene transitions to Matt opening a box containing his batons, followed by a shot of Daredevil leaping off a balcony with the city skyline in the background. The visuals appear reminiscent of Tim Burton's Batman, featuring striking lighting. In another scene, Daredevil confronts MUSE in his hideout, which is adorned with MUSE's artwork, including a depiction of a white tiger mask and a Punisher skull. Paint cans are scattered throughout the space, and MUSE is seen wearing a hat, a white mask, and suspenders. Moving on to Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, set to release on January 29th, this animated series, formerly titled Spider-Man Freshman Year, is helmed by Jeff Trammell. We see quick glimpses of this version of Peter Parker, voiced by Hudson Thames, who also voices him in What If Season 3. His practical suit features web shooters connected to tanks in his backpack. I love that when he uses his web shooters, there's an impact ring showing a mist effect from the thwip. The animation looks outstanding. Finally, we look forward to IRONHEART, scheduled for release on June 24th. The IRONHEART footage features Dominique Thorne reprising her role as Riri Williams after Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. In the clips, we see her working in her workshop at MIT, where Jim Rash's character, the school administrator, appears, hinting that Riri might face expulsion. There are also scenes of her welding, reminiscent of Tony Stark in the cave with his scraps. It looks like she is developing her Model 1 armor in the lab, likely utilizing school resources. One standout scene shows the boot of her armor, which has separate thrusters that attach to her foot, echoing elements of Tony Stark's Mark 42 armor from Iron Man 3. This design highlights her ability to extend the length of her arm by placing her hand into the armor's forearm, allowing her fingers to manipulate the armor's mechanical fingers. This setup gives her armor a more exoskeletal feel, rather than just being a suit she wears. Anthony Ramos portrays Parker Robbins, also known as the Hood. He appears to be performing a spiritual ritual and has intriguing tattoos on his arm and shoulder. Sacha Baron Cohen is reportedly cast as Mysterio in the series. We also catch a glimpse of Riri's Model 1 helmet, securely clamping onto her face with a distinct clanking sound, showcasing the sleek design of her armor in the series. The visual quality has significantly improved from the more plastic-looking IRONHEART armor seen in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Riri will introduce at least one other suit that reflects her personality, adorned with her art and featuring red accents. She uses this armor to smash a truck and navigate through a tunnel, and there's even a scene of her dancing in it. We are getting Season 3 of What If, sooner than I expected, with its release set for December 22nd, 2024. That's just 7 weeks away. I assume they are planning another holiday release. In the new shots, we see Nick Fury with the Skrulls, as well as Shuri dressed in a Western cowboy outfit. One standout image features a Gundam version of Captain America, which we can likely assume is portraying Sam Wilson. Looking ahead, Marvel Zombies is set for release in October 2025. This series, based on Robert Kirkman's comic run, will explore a zombie-infested Marvel Earth. Among the new reveals, we see a zombie version of Ayo, and I think we might also see a zombified Wanda Maximoff, since they all have red eyes. It seems she could be controlling the zombies. Now, let's move on to the clips for Wonder Man. Yahya Abdul-Mateen, the second stars as Simon Williams, a stuntman and actor in Hollywood. He is joined by Ben Kingsley, reprising his role as Trevor Slattery from Iron Man 3. Also in the cast are Harris as Simon's agent, Neil San, and Demetrius Gross as Simon's brother Eric Williams, also known as the Grim Reaper from Marvel Comics. Both characters have complex backstories that connect to Vision. Dustin Daniel Cretton directed the first 2 episodes. He previously directed Shang-Chi and was originally set to work on the 5th Avengers film. He is now directing the 4th Spider-Man film. This series appears to focus on the action-oriented side of the film and television industry, similar to HBO's Barry or the 1980s TV series and Ryan Gosling movie The Fall Guy, while incorporating elements of superhero wish fulfillment. Additionally, there is a Vision Quest series expected around 2026 featuring White Vision, who escaped from Westview, and the return of Ultron. Comment down below for which series you are excited and what you think about this slate. Till then, enjoy Halloween. See you in the next one.